Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back. It's naked time. We're on the Naked Warrior.
Greetings.
And this episode, we're going to creep up north here into the Eastern Plaguelands. Yes, we are. Little camp there. We've got a little intro quest we can turn in, and we can pick up something, grab the flight point. We might do this first quest. We're going to Chillwind Camp is where we're going to. Now, there's a safer way in, which is through the Leatrix Mountains. This is the safest way right here. But we are coming up this way. We're just going to come across here, right over the river here. And we'll just check out these levels. The Eastern Plaguelands level range is what? I said Eastern, I meant Western Plaguelands. It's 51 to 58, so we're at the bottom of the bracket, pretty much there. So not a lot we can do. I was grinding a few mobs back there in Airy Peak, but it's just kind of... wanted to maybe do a quest if we can. We're sort of close to level 53 here. We can pick a talent point. Just need to be careful here. This might say something about where we are. Do I have any music on? Oh, I didn't have music on. Here we go. Sorrow Hill here. Guys, gals are doing well today. I don't want to get too close to the bridge over there. We're going to have to go through the graveyard here. Okay. It's about what I expected for this area. So we can fight these mobs one-on-one. I can't have two of anything on me in here, I don't believe, or else I'll have to retaliate. There's Chromie right here. Well, that's Miranda the Hag. I'm sorry, not Chromie. Kind of looks like her. There's a quest here. Little Pamela. Oh my gosh. I cannot pull... Okay, I'm going to just try to run through here. I pulled two. I'd rather pull that left side than the right side. Okay, it looks like we're okay here. Some of these mobs in here, they are in groups, which we're not going to be able to do.
Well met.
Skullomance.
Light bless you.
Can't do Skullomance. Plague upon me, you're not ready to do that. Let's grab the flight point.
Hey, be seeing you.
Here's your vendor right here.
Can I help you?
All right,
See
call
you
to
around.
arms, play
Be
demands. This is what we're looking for here.
For the Alliance.
Can't really do anything else in here.
I buy and trade.
Good. That's why I'm here. I had quite a few things that weren't selling. I've reposted them. I'm going to try them again.
Go with honor, friend.
Greetings. Farewell.
Okay. Well, let's try this. There's not an inn there. My Hearthstone is in Darkshire, which is not good. It's not close to here at all. Okay, look at my food buff going here. There's a mob here. Looks like they have an ability called Thrash. Does an additional hit, looks like. It's not too bad. I'm also going to use my lung juice cocktail. It's 250 extra health. We are dual wielding now. Generate rage a lot quicker. And we've got some abilities called Enrage and Flurry. These are undead, so we don't have to worry about them running away. Let's go ahead and do that. Bleeds, I don't think work on them. Yeah, they're immune to that. They're not immune to Thunderclap and Sunder Armor. Probably just going to be using Execute here instead of, you know, trying to Heroic Strike him down or White Shot him down to save the Rage. I'll just convert the Rage into the Execute. A little bit safer. There can be a mob like right over there. Toxic Saliva. Okay. Pretty fast attack speed there. Level 51. Okay, 17 damage every 3 seconds. The Mana Leech obviously isn't a problem for us since we have none of that. Now, it is a problem if that stuff stacks. I'm just going to clear that up. I've got the sharpening stone on the one-handers here, but I might... I don't know if I showed you this, but I picked up some elemental sharpening stones. I found them on the auction house. They increase our critical strike chance by 2%, and I can put one on each weapon. It's not too bad. So it's either 16 damage between the two weapons or the crit. I kind kind of like the crit, but we're going to let these fall off. So I just can't dick around right here. We can chain pull that real easy, but what I can do is pick this guy off. But we pull that, we got to go. We got to run. There's our enrage. Melee damage increased by 25%. We get that with flurry. Feels pretty good. Got a little weapon proc there. Might be able to pull this guy when this guy is like this here. Yeah, that works. Sure there's not a ghoul right there. It doesn't look like it. We might actually get overpower pop up a little more. We might get dodged more with the, you know, the two weapons. Maybe a better chance. Not going to execute here. I've changed my mind. I like the rage build up. Fucking kill him, man. Be careful if you're in this graveyard. There can sometimes be an elite, and it's like in the grave. I've seen it. It might be like a rare elite. He is no joke. He's got horrible ability. I can't remember what it is. Just be careful there. I've seen it. Congratulations, Travisine. He got his Whirlwind Axe. Cyclonian is a 40 elite. He got it at level 41. He had to figure out a little strat, but he got it worked out. Target dummy allowed him to apply a bandage. It's a tough fight at that level. I don't know why the fuck I just did that. Yeah, Cyclonian is no joke. So he's doing a self-found warrior. Looks like he just missed that poison. Another thing to be wary of, so the fence here, if you shoot this mob, you know, range pull it, he could run this way. You know, you don't keep in mind which way he potentially might run. This looks like the shortest path, so if I range pull from here, more than likely he comes this way. But just something to keep in mind there. My Sunder's up. Execute you. They're coming up behind us here, which is a little bit scary. All right, this is our last player that we need here. Okay. We're just going to slay everything in here. I love how these mobs spawn. They come out of the ground like that. It's really cool looking. As long as we're paying attention, it's an okay place to grind. I just can't get 2 of these mobs on me. If we do, I have to immediately pop retaliation. As long as it's not a caster. I don't know if there's casters over here. There might be. Getting some rune cloth in here. That's not too. That's nice. Okay, so we can do this here. He'll just come around this way. Should we get that up? I need my battle shout up. Slow him down a little bit there with the thunderclap. $258 of 260 on the one-handed weapons, and $253 of 260 on the one-handed sword. Two-handed axe, 256. We could switch over at any time if we want, and we might. Just go back and forth a little bit there. Nice thing about the undead is they don't run away, so you don't have to worry about hamstring. And there goes the deselection of the target again. I just have not been able to figure out why that's happening. My character's just been doing it. Let's eat really quick here. Yeah, this is, I think, where I've seen this mob, like literally in this grave right here. But there may be a few places he can be. Alright, we've got a couple of them over here. Do I not have the weapon on me? I put it in the bank. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Alright, well, it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm respecting the kind of dual wielding anyway. I just thought it would be nice to, holy shit, there he is right there. So he summons Skeleton, Drain Life, Shadow Bolt. It's a rare, but we don't want to be fucking with him. That's the mob I was talking about. It's like look like a paladin standing right there. Okay, these are too close together in here. This one I can pull. I can do this one. And then I can pick up this guy. So these, the sharpening stones are about to fall off here, so I'm going to replace it with the elemental sharpening stones. See how we do. God damn, man. The fights go that way so often. The mob has like a slither of health and just like miss. Can't seem to fucking get it down. Alright. Get our critical strike up by 4% extra than what we already have. A little bit close there. resisted. Bastard. But they've been missing their little disease thing they did, their toxic saliva. That's fine with me. Not a big fan of the toxic saliva. Can I get this guy here? It's a little close. I'll just retaliate if I get him. Okay, I got him, so just retaliate right off the bat. Do some cleaving. Okay, yikes. Even with retaliation, we can get wrecked. I need 6 more of these things. So, no retaliation. 30-minute CD. This guy looks a little bit too close here. Is he? I think he's okay to pull here. I really hope so. Yeah. Pretty close there, I feel like, though. Food buff fell off. Got to get that going. 120 extra health makes a big deal. That makes a big difference. It could. Just fucking die. Alright, we're going to work our way back over across here. Get the food buff back. There's a slavering ghoul there. Parried the heroic strike. Fuck. I was going to do a side charge there, but he saw me. So, no patrols here that I know of. Which is good. This little poison on me here. It's not terrible. I don't know how many heroic strikes I've missed, but it's a lot. Oh, we pull him here? Pretty close. Fucking leaves in the way and shit. pull this one, I think. Nope. We've got a rogue here doing what I'm doing. So that changes the respawn rate up a little bit. Fucking hell. All right, we'll pull this one, then we just need 2 more here. I'm not going to charge it, though. Okay, he's got both of those. Now, I'm probably going to be in combat with these mobs. Oh, he's level 58. There's no problem for him. Yeah, he just fucking annihilates him. He's going to take on the rare right there. I kind of watch him. I want to watch him do it. He might take it on. There's a ghoul here. Let's go get this. That's a level 52. Got plenty of rage here, though. In a stone form. A little extra armor. Probably should have waited, because he just poisoned me. Alright, we got 5 stacks up. Eat through the poison. Alright, 1 more ghoul here. See if he takes this, the rare here. Okay, I could probably pull this one. I mean, I know I can pull it, but I might be able to pick one of these other ones off. Wow, man. Missed the execute, missed the overpower from the missed, or from the dodged execute. I don't know, this is a little bit risky. I feel like I can get this guy, though. If I want to pull him in a straight line. Yeah, we should be fine there. Okay, so last one here. Nice.
Well done.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. But like I said, it's not a bad place to grind as long as you're, you know, you stay away from the mobs that are packed. We might grind this area for a bit. You know how we've been grinding other mobs. We're going to hit level 53 here, which I think means these will turn green on us. I mean, it's not, honestly, it's not that big of a deal on this character. It's not a big difference for us. It's basically fighting the same thing, really. But it's a lot more XP, as you can see. It's like 528 a kill, plus the 264. You know, almost 800 XP there. And the 51s give more XP. Or the 52s, rather. They also drop rune cloth, which is great. All right, let's go turn this in, see what kind of XP we get here. It's nowhere near enough to level up, but it's okay. Get your Argent Dawn rep here, and if you're carrying the score stone, you get a trinket in here, and you can acquire the Scourge stones, which you can turn into this person right here, I believe.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Right. Not too bad.
Have a good one.
Wait, is this the cauldrons? Yeah, no, not ready for that.
For the Alliance.
That fucking quest is dangerous as shit if you're a low level. So what happens, if you probably know, there's the 4 cauldrons here. As you approach it, the guy pops out, like the boss. But the problem is these things are surrounded by mobs. And if you're too low level, you go up and try to click the cauldron, you'll fucking aggro all of them. It's just a kind of a nightmare if you're too low level.
Only the finest goods.
So we're going to be a good while before we are doing that, if at all. All right, we've got 16 pieces of chicken that we're going to be switching over to the pies there. These bone fragments.
Be careful.
You turn them in somewhere. I'm not sure where, though. Well, how are we doing on time? We're only just over 30 minutes here. Guess we could go back and grind these mobs. I don't know how much the rune cloth is selling for, but that's something we need for bandages, but I got plenty of bandages on me. I'll tell you what. Where's the closest flight point? I need to set the Hearthstone there, because we're going to be...
Hi, how are you?
We're going to be grinding. Okay, Airy Peak. It's a really quick little fly. We'll set the Hearthstone there. That way we can go back and forth fairly quickly. And next episode, we'll probably just grind those mobs that we were just grinding, and should hit level 53. There's Cyclonian. This is where you do the battle. If you run across the river right here, if you get in trouble, he will not cross the river. So you could run across the river and bandage if you don't have target dummy or something, and get back into the fight. But he will heal up if you take too long. So he's an engineer, so he has target dummy, which is great. It's a great way to get away. He has explosive sheep, which I think he used once, and he also had faintly glowing skull, which he actually used, and it worked. Usually the low-level items like that, they'll get resisted. Like if you've still got really sticky glue left over, usually would be resisted by a high-level mob like that, especially an elite. But it looked like when he used the faintly glowing skull, it actually worked. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's a pretty big deal in a warrior's journey, you know? Let me check these weapons here. What's the durability? Okay, we're fine. Durability is great. I've only got 20 bullets left. These are the original bullets we bought when I bought the gun at, I don't know, how long ago it was.
What's on your mind?
Interesting. He doesn't have the pie, though. Okay.
Watch your back.
Well, let's wrap this one up. Do I have 5 of the necklaces? No, I have 2. Okay. Yeah, I'll do a little short episode here, I believe. But thank you for hanging out for a little bit. Appreciate it. Take care. The Naked Warrior and myself will catch you in tomorrow's episode.
Farewell.
Peace.